are fortified.
Mines goes off, bringing CTY low in fear. He wants to have a heyday here. He's going to go for CTY. Nope. A little bit too deep there. Controlling that one. Samel still trying to go for him. Left down to 100 HP, but CTY does survive. So finally, eHome, it was close, but they do win this smallest of fights, claiming both the Aegis as well as PPD.
Oh, that's great. It just shows them that they can still win this game if EG decide to overextend. And
Welcome back.
the power of that Darkseer, that's their first time they've actually been able to get a really good initiation off. And it's because EG really had the best vision. The Darkseer runs in, finally able to get the combo off, and they needed the Blink Dagger for them to be able to do that, but still a lot of map control for EG, and all that EG really have to do is continue to hold, get some items off. Here's about to get that Mjolnir like we talked about.
Just look
After
at
that,
it.
you probably get a BKB, because as it just demonstrated, when the Spirit Breaker runs in with you, one of you has to have a
This should make my life easier.
Otherwise, you're just going to get stunned up in front of a Witch Doctor who's going to immediately lay down that death ward.
Right. Because this is such a farming game, in order to get the full force of the net worth advantage for Evil Geniuses, let's take a look at that graph where we see a 15,000 net worth lead by EG, 14K. This is all because they're farming more efficiently than eHome. eHome are constantly forced to group up. Can't really go down to that bottom lane because the techies are constantly having to stay safe in groups against Samel, who's playing very aggressively trying to threaten. He goes for a Scotty next. A very stat-focused item rather than the pure damage focus of say very Daedalus build. Why do you think that is?
I think he just wants to be able to slow them up more than anything. Because EG also has a lack of inspiration.
We can do this.
You just want, when you play a really mobile you just want to guarantee that you don't have to go for an item to be able to survive. Like, he doesn't want to get something like the Lincolns or BKB himself, because there's not enough on eHome to warrant it, but at the same time, around with 1200 HP is probably going to get killed. There's just not enough HP to do that. Scotty kind of
You again.
What of it?
Sometimes you see the 4th edition bounty hunter windows well. Go for the Net Guardian Reeves. Obviously, that's not enough.
There's a good little mind.
Dragon, I guess, is
Set.
just best item you can go for at this point.
I don't know if it's the best item, but getting Guardian Reeves against EG's lineup is probably way too
The enemy's middle tower has
The
fallen.
burst damage helps though. You can instantly get rid of the flame guard almost. Obviously Male, and that would be pretty significant. I don't know.
Potentially burst down and
Let's
heal
go.
techies before he gets off to the side.
Yeah, and I guess the Lina, she's got armor and she's gonna go for the
Line in
shield.
place.
Like we do expected, but it's unlikely that she has enough HP to survive 2 burst hits.
Your top tower
Again,
is
I
under
think the
attack.
main strategy for eHome is still get this Phantom Lancer as farmed as we can and hope that the track advantage is enough.
Unfortunately, he's still sitting behind. In fact, it's a pretty drastic difference behind the techies. Sitting at 8,400 on the Phantom Lancer.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
15K is fear top the network.
Huh?
Who's using the courier? Can you please hurry up and use?
Constantly, there's just not many places for eHome to go at this point.
Yeah, they don't want to go to... I don't even think they've touched this side of the map, like the bottom side of the map and on. They're just so afraid
Off we go.
somebody being blown up by mines. They're not really willing to push down the mid lane either, so eHome are just waiting it out. And the thing is, EG's quite afraid of that track plus Phantom Lancer combination, which is why they don't just go for the all-in push. If you decide to suicide push in and the Phantom Lancer lives and gets a kill or 2 and you suddenly have 3 or 4 track kills, the game
We're
becomes
going.
really weird for EG. Like, they have to wait out the next 2 Roshans just to make it okay again.
Line in
So it's
place.
better for them to just continue to farm. They're farming everywhere on the map right now. Make no mistake about it.
You sure?
Jungle,
Quit arguing.
Enemy jungle, EG are covering it all, and eHome are pretty much left picking up the scraps.
Woohoo!
I mean, if you're them, you probably just wait for the next Roshan, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason to overextend for this.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
So eHome,
We go.
It seems like they kind of need a 5-man and push out eventually.
Science.
Bomb has been planted.
There's 2 options right now.
We're going.
Feel the power.
Your sorceries avail.
we have seen a lot of those come back lately.
Look at it go! Catch up! Can't feel my
I don't know
wings.
which one is better here. But it's
Dire's structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack.
A little bit of value in this bit booster now. Eventually
Your
goes
middle
hard,
tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
in a game like this, you're losing. Especially when
Your
you're
middle
against
barracks
really
are under
really
attack.
That should be your only getting a message out here probably help you out at all.
Your middle barracks are under attack.
Right now, for Evil Geniuses,
Your middle barracks has fallen.
will attempt to clear it.
Your middle barracks has fallen.
There's probably going to be a life in that area.
Just give it up. Stick to the game plan, guys.
That.
We've been doing it for the last 20 minutes. There's no reason to keep
Excuse
doing
me.
this for such a risky goal.
As bouncing around. Good cheer on that one. I want to notice also AUI, he's doing something. This is what I was talking about earlier. The remote line's very common tactic nowadays for techies because the enemy's going to be running gem. You actually place remote lines inside of the trees, so even if they do have the gem, they can still stumble into those remote lines because AUE is large enough to catch him out. EG, of course, going to be able to claim that Aegis nice and quick with BKB and Aegis.
Here goes
Looks like they
nothing.
almost have all their items ready to go for a push uphill.
Yeah, Fear's just going to farm a little bit more. They've got... I mean, the easiest way to tell if they're going to go for a push or not is, are they waiting for any items? Like, Universe only has 1,500 gold, not
This
nearly enough for
works.
another late game item. Sumail's probably closest behind him, but he doesn't really need any more items at this point, and Fear also is pretty much down. He's got 1,200 gold. That would mean for him to get another item, he would at least need 5 or 6 minutes of farm, but that's
What
the
was
easiest
that?
I didn't see anything.
Alright, so Sumail picks up his Crystallis and actually
We're not ready.
Crystallis recipe here. So he can actually finish up the game. Then they can go for the push, particularly with the Blood Rage. The opportunity to put that on Sumail and have him Sleight of Fist and get a good critical on one of the lower HP heroes.
Yeah, so they probably wait for the crit on Sumail then, and then go for it because nothing else to wait for, like we said. They even go for the smoke here. This is them trying to get aggressive.
RTK, he's been ruptured and in charge. He's just killing himself at that point in time, but he knows he's got to get back to CTY, but it's not going to change anything. Fear pops the BKB. PPD is going to be torn apart by CTY, but so too is CTY now going to be ripped apart by Fear. Running him down and E-Home,
we go!
because of that BKB, have nothing to be able to stop him. Sumail easily picks up another kill on the Phantom Lancer. Fear just keeps on running through. 1, 2, and now third on DDC. Sumail snags it. Double kill and a triple for Fear. EG wiping E-Home and now going to be ready to push Hill. AUI and Universe are already on it in the bottom, but they've taken out that laner X. They can now join Fear and Sumail for what seems to be a flawless victory in game number 2. RTK look good a place just to finish things off. There goes GG is the call from E-Home. They know this one is over. Unbelievable performance by E-Home in game number 1. Flawless is how I would describe both of these games. Game 1 for E-Home, game 2 for Evil Geniuses. I cannot wait for what we're going to be seeing in game 3.
A much better understanding of what they wanted to go for when it came to the Razor. And if you look at it, focus on the Phantom Lancer and the Razor being able to win that. I mean, props to Sumail. The fact that he solo kills that Razor just completely opens up the game.
Roshan has fallen to the dive.
So well done by Evil Geniuses. They'll push this to a game 3 in this
Everybody make
upper
it back.
bracket
I think
match.
so.
The analysts have a tough
talking?
job of deciding who's going to win game 3. I wish you guys all the luck.
Yeah, I think we might need a bit of that luck as well. Thank you very much, Kat.
Come on!
Down on the floor. Welcome back to the analysis panel. And tough job for you guys. You've also switched up a little bit, which is
Good little...
Just for
things
you.
up somewhat. Have we had some defections in the break here? What's going on?
It is a job for Team right? TI Shuffle itself.
Right. So I don't know what you are now. You're both Team W.
We're the real team, man. He's an honorary Marine. No, we're Team MW. Oh, thank you.
Hold on. Did you just do a 2 Malini?
Yeah, he's an honorary Marine. I'm taking applications.
I'm returning to my roots.
Woohoo!
Okay. What are you doing here?
I'm chilling,
Find in place.
watching Great Dota.
Yeah. So techies.
Yeah, that was amazing. I mean, I said I don't really like techies, but it was great to see, and I think it was played like
What?
really flawlessly. And I don't think that when you face techies and he gets to that point where he gets to act, then the game is so hard to
I think the
Planted?
dirty part is he played flawlessly, but he was
You
also
sure?
just
Just
sitting bottom
so.
15 minutes in a row, and there was no counter to it. People just like, no, we can't go to that lane.
The dirty part was picking techies.
create so many
That
ways.
is the dirty part as well. I'm going to read you a tweet. It's from the 27th of June.
Let's go.
It's by Owie2000, and it says, "Techies have ruined my Dota experience."
He just played
Planted.
techies.
I mean, it might make it a serious bug.
I mean, that's fine.
It might be fine. Yeah, might be alright. What do you make of it, Stench?
You sure?
Quit arguing.
Money makes me think.
What have you had in the break?
That's actually.
Because I would like some.
I'm proud of it. I
way.
think the Eastern teams in general haven't really faced too much techies. The most notable Secret, we've seen some come out from AGs. But I think the only one that really
Yes.
did decently during the week. And it's kind of cool that they have multiple strategies to deal with the bounty hunter. First one that we saw was Spirit Breaker, just charge him, kill him. This one was lay mine so he can't even come to your side of the map.
Okay,
Triple kill.
there's some ganking going on here and some turnaround stuff as well. So let's take a look at this.
Planted.
It's fairly early in the game, of course.
Good
He's just
plan.
4-3 up.
Mine's. It's so hard to expect.
Off we go.
You just go for a move that seems right, and your Dota instinct tells you that it's the right move to do,
What
and then
was
suddenly
that?
something
I didn't
explodes
see
and you don't
anything.
understand what's going on here. Dead. And techies again.
I'm brilliant.
But I'm a dirty techie picker, and I will gladly be hired to practice against them. Okay. Fine. Disgusting techie picker. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, alright.
There we
What do you make of that game? I mean, obviously, the techie stuff is fun, and well, not fun if you're eHome or an eHome
Let's
fan, obviously, but if you are an EG
fun!
fan, we have the reaction to the ground as well. But seriously, we're now at 1-1.
In place.
In the last game I mentioned,
Out of mana.
they need both of the teams to be trying to help their mid laners as much as possible. And Techies was like unexpectedly very helpful because they changed the setup, him to come into the suicide, and Razor was like so tanky at that point. Like the only guy that can actually get that kill is suicide. Techie.
To me, it felt again that Sumail had an edge on UI. Twice in a row. First game he solo killed him, and second game, I don't know. I expected the matchup to be closer,
Yeah.
but it's not so close.
What?
No, absolutely. A good point to stop actually for a moment. We will get more thoughts and there'll be more banter between you two newly formed TR6 teams on the analysis desk. But we are going to head over to a feature because we've had some fantastic features this week on a number of different players.
Set.
And none more so than the one we're about to introduce. This man, this young man, is
Just
just 16 years of
beautiful.
age. He's already the record holder for the most prize money won in esports history. And it's
Science.
only
My
young.
thanks.
We're going.
Jeez.
When I first met Sumail, I knew this game.
We're not ready.
Melanie started playing Dota when I was 6 years of age. He had this passion for Sumail. All that mattered was being the best.
His desire to compete at the highest level, his will to be a professional, that was the most prominent thing that I got from him. So when I was with my bonding with geniuses, Sumail was the first person that we got him.
At first, Sumail's parents were very skeptical about esports, but even
Let's
though
go.
it was a very scary decision, his parents really believed in him.
Get in place.
15 years, and growing up, I wanted to play so bad that I sold my bicycle just to play for more.
It was nothing.
So I bought a small kit. We only went for one person, but we got like 4 persons on it, and we rode all the way to
Yes.
the gaming zone. We just started playing the whole day. Pakistan doesn't have much resources to fulfill the needs of gaming.
Sneaky.
And to play the game, it's very easy over here.
We got it.
My dad worked really hard to get me and my parents. I lived with 8 family members in a small apartment. I share my room with 2 family members.
It's really mesmerizing for all of us. And he's just playing so fast, never tired, never get bored.
I play about